Well, good morning. Welcome back to Paisley's Girl and Life Garden. I know it's been a while since I've been posting. We've been really busy with the holidays, and then my schedule changes here at work, and I have to go to day shifts, and I am not a morning person, but I try to make the best of every day. Um, Not doing much today besides, being here at work. I usually don't film in the car, but I figured I had a few minutes before we had to get started for the day and thought we would go ahead and talk and just hang out. Um, this would be just through the course of my day and evening, just hanging out, not doing anything in particular, not cooking, not baking, not all the fun stuff that I like to do, um, but things that need to be done. So just wanted to talk, you know, if I was sitting here looking around, and here it is, the end of December in Ohio. Yesterday was almost 70 degrees. I'm like, okay, what's coming? Because that's very unlikely for Ohio to be almost 70 degrees at the end of December. I don't know. The weather has been really weird, and I've been checking on the garden because I do have broccoli growing. I have spinach growing, some onions, and some carrots. The broccoli hasn't done much. I mean, it's growing, but it's not starting to head up yet, so I'm kind of getting worried about that. But we'll see. This is the first time I've ever grown broccoli in the fall garden at the apartment garden. We'll see if we get anything out of it or not. Like I always say, plant something and try to get something to grow. Because if you don't plant anything, you'll get nothing. But there's always a chance if you plant something that you might get something. But yeah, just the weather here has just been really weird. It's causing a lot of sickness too. If you pray and believe in prayer, and if not, send good vibes. Our daughter and our granddaughter and our grandson came down sick. And then when yesterday, Carmen, she woke up sick, and she's never been sick since she's been with us. I mean, not even the slightest, even runny nose. So she's besides herself because she has no clue what's going on with her body. Um, she doesn't know how to react to it. But yeah, and it's just a nasty cold. It's not the big that thing that is going around. But just a lot of runny nose and a little bit of coughing, sneezing. So if you could just either say a prayer for them or send good vibes or keep them in your thoughts, that would be greatly appreciated. I was reading last night that things are about to change by spring of 2022. I do not have confirmation of this. This is just hearsay at this point. But I was reading last night that, we're not big beans people. Sorry about the light. It's dark outside still, but we don't eat a lot of beans. I mean, we might eat some beans in our chili, but hopefully we're going to have to start incorporating that into our diet a little bit more to try to get our bodies used to it. It's just something about beans that I'm not fond of. But mentioning beans, I was reading last night, somebody said they're a bean farmer, and they said that they went to go get their beans for their little store that they have, and they usually pay 8 cents a pound. That's pretty good. But everybody knows normally you can go to like the Dollar Tree or somewhere and get a bag of beans for $1, maybe $1.50. They're saying that they were paying 8 cents a pound, and because of the bad crops this year and all yada yada yada, they ended up paying 24 cents a pound. So they're saying by spring, look for your bean prices to be like triple the prices. Are you prepared? Like I said, we're not big beans people, but we do like to keep some on hand because you just never know, and that's protein. And I'm sure in any situation, whether you're someone that likes beans and ham or northern bean soup, that my dad used to really enjoy that. You might want to start getting your beans now and keep them in your pantries, because they're saying by spring you could be paying triple the prices for beans. And yes, are beans cheap? They're usually, like I said, $1 a bag at the Dollar Tree. But then they're going to go to $3 a bag. So, yeah, you're probably willing to pay that if you really like to eat beans on a regular basis. But do you really want to pay that price? I don't think any of us do. Just, the inflation is just crazy. I've seen so many things that have went up in price. In fact, I think it was yesterday, at work, somebody had came in and they brought, how like McDonald's, they had the 2 for $2 special. You get like 2 McMuffin, sausage McMuffin, something like that, or a sausage McMuffin and a hash brown. It was 2 for $2. They were saying that's no longer the deal. The deal now is 2 for $2.50. Yeah, it's only a quarter, people. But are those sandwiches really worth $1.25 each? You could probably make them yourself a lot cheaper. I know people like the convenience of it, but I just sit there and I'm like, so if McDonald's is charging an extra quarter for a sandwich that's barely worth $1, and now they're charging an extra quarter, what's it going to be like in 2022? Is it going to go up some more? How much are you willing to pay for that tiny little sandwich that you're getting? Like I said, it's just McDonald's, people. But a lot of people depend on it. And just the prices anymore just going up on everything. Then I was also reading about they're having trouble getting aluminum, and what does a lot of people like that has aluminum? Their pop, or if you're down south, your soda. Those prices are going to go up. I saw in the store, now they had a special, I think it was for Christmas time or something. It was at Kroger's. Normally Kroger's has pretty good deals on their sodas and colas, and it was $5.74 for a 12-pack. Now, that's pretty high considering most people, well, usually, not most people, usually you're paying $3 something. But they did have a special, or a sale, as you say. It was like 4 for $12, which was a pretty decent deal for that. Will that sale keep on going, or will we continue to see prices in that increase because they're having trouble getting aluminum? Or are they going to start doing away with certain sodas because one brand sells better than the other? I don't know what they're going to do. But, so if you're a soda drinker or a pop drinker, watch your prices, because they could be going way up too. It was about a month ago, I think it was, I was talking to my husband about it. The sale was 3 for $13, and I went, wow, really? I mean, I don't know. But enough of that. I'm gonna get into work here and get started, but I'll talk to you guys here in a few. It's getting a little bit lighter. Having a quick little break today, or this morning I should say. Another thing I want to talk about is I noticed gas prices. Now, I know they're working on trying to get it lower, but Last week, I remember paying $3.29 a gallon here in Ohio. Today, I seen $2.81. I was like, whoa. Will it stay that way? Probably not. But what are you guys paying? Like, if you're out of state, or what's the most expensive gas that you've had to pay for so far, or the least expensive gas you've had to pay for so far? Now, I know there's programs out there that you spend so much money, you earn points and get, points off per gallon and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, what have you seen? Like, has it been around the $3 mark? Has it $3.15? Now, we've had a lot of sheets going up here in Columbus. Like, they're popping up everywhere. And they're supposed to guarantee the lowest gas anywhere. And they've been doing pretty good, that I've seen. Now, I've never gotten gas from there. Have you guys have a sheet near you? Have you went to got their gas? And I don't know. I haven't never tried it yet. I did see that the one that just opened, like, maybe 2 months ago. Not even 2 months ago, excuse me. Caught on fire. It was like, wow, that didn't take long. I don't know if there was any damage or anything. But, yeah, comment below. What are you seeing for your gas prices? Are you seeing that they are still in the higher mark? And I know, like, out in other states like California and down in Florida, I'm sure they're a lot higher. Cost of living is a lot higher. But yeah, just comment below. What are you seeing out there? And that's pretty much it for now. Just kind of sitting out here, enjoying a quick break, and go in there and get started cleaning this beautiful building. A lot of people don't know what I do. I clean the school building. It's a 77,000 square foot building. I clean it with one other person. So we've been getting things ready because it's been Christmas break. The kids have been gone. We've been doing some heavy cleaning, trying to keep the germs down, get the dirt out, dust, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go in there and I think work on toilets today, which is, in my area alone, I have 9 bathrooms. One of them is a large bathroom for the guys and gals. The rest of them are all small, one single bathroom, so it's not too bad. It can get pretty disgusting, but we scrubbed them, and now we're going to go in there and kind of like touch base and see if anything was missed, but got to keep the germs down. That's what I'm doing right now. Like I said, I'm not doing anything major today. Thought I'd get on here and talk to y'all. Haven't talked to you guys for a while, and see what's going on in your neck of woods. How was your guys' holidays? Hopefully you were able to spend time with family. I know that they're asking not to have big group outings and things because of the word that we're not going to say. YouTube doesn't like it. But are you guys still gathering? Are you still spending time with your family? Or have you decided to just have a nice little quiet immediate family thing? Which is fine too. It's your choice. We had a really good time. Santa came to visit, and 3 of our 5 kids were able to be there. All the grandbabies. So that was really nice. And then for New Year's, we're not really doing much. We're staying typical what we normally do, and I'll video that when that time comes. But yeah, so you guys have any major plans? Is anyone going to New York? That's something I would like to do one day, is be able to go to New York to watch the ball drop down in Times Square. I think that would be really cool. Has anybody ever done that? If you have, let me know how it was. I'd like to experience that. I've been to New York before. I'm not a big New York fan. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I didn't care for the food. I didn't care for standing on the street corners and trying to get through traffic and all that. Now, I know from what I've seen, like Central Park and stuff, it can be very beautiful. We went to Central Park, but we didn't stay there very long. But of course, it wasn't around Christmas time or New Year's. But that is one thing that I think would be fun to experience, is watching the ball drop. So, other than that, gonna get back in here and get to work. Well, it's actually the next morning. We got really busy yesterday, and of course, like I told you, little Carmen's sick, and now my husband's sick, so was not able to finish the video yesterday. But I wanted to come back on here and close this video out and say thank you all so much for supporting me and watching my videos and sharing on your social media. Make sure that you hit like and subscribe and that notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And I want to wish everyone a happy new year. Hopefully you get to spend it with your family and they're all healthy and well. And I don't think we're going to do much this New Year's with them being sick, but it's okay. We'll get through it. Thank you all again, and we'll see you soon.